Greetings and salutations, people of YouTube. It must have been lag here. Today we're going to be going over the update 21 for Fallout 76. Let's see if we got anything useful going on here. The highlights are Fortifying Atlas, A Colossal Problem, and Meat Week. So, Fortifying Atlas. Starting today, you could take part in Fortifying Atlas, a two-part community-wide effort to construct a prospective base for the Brotherhood of Steel. If the community successfully turns in enough supplies during the next few weeks, everyone will unlock events and new cosmetic rewards. A man named Russell Dorsey believes the Brotherhood of Steel are headed to Appalachia, and that Atlas Observatory in the Savage Divide will make the perfect makeshift headquarters for when they arrive. We'll be the judge. Russell is heading up gathering supply efforts. He will ask everyone to help deliver an abundance of raw materials to aid in fortifying Atlas over the next few weeks. If the community delivers enough scrap of each type in time, all players will earn in-game rewards including new Brotherhood of Steel themed cosmetics, a Purveyor super sale, a double-scored daily event, and more. Additionally, every time you contribute materials, you will receive Atlas Donor's Provisions, which you could open from your inventory to receive goodies and a chance at rare plans. Alright, sounds not bad. Fortifying Atlas will take place in two parts, Project Alpha, starting August 4th, and Project Bravo, which starts on August 27th. Each project has its own supply requirements, collections, dates, and rewards. Read our recent article to catch all the scrap collection dates. Next up is A Colossal Problem. That's a pretty cool one. Please note today's update brings the new public event, A Colossal Problem, to the game. However, we are still making some performance tweaks and doing additional testing before we enable the event. We are planning to make A Colossal Problem available with a follow-up update in the next couple of weeks. So pretty much what that means is it's not part of the 21 update. And because of that, I have no interest in speaking of it further. Then we have Meat Week returns. The Meat Week seasonal event is returning to Appalachia this month from the 18th to the 24th. If you haven't taken part in the past, Meat Week offers great opportunities to earn some legendary script, claim some loot, and join the community along with Graham, everyone's favorite super mutant, for a delicious meat cook. Meat Week happens in two parts, and you could read below to learn the basics, so let's in fact do that. Primal Cuts. Grammarly wants to provide the top-notch fare during his meat cook. Join Primal Cuts events in different regions of Appalachia to take down prime beasts and gather some prime meat. Primal Cut events begin every 15 minutes in 3 different regions of Appalachia at once. Each features a different difficulty, so that low, mid, and high-level characters can all participate. Everyone gets a trophy. Be sure to turn in your prime meat during Graham's Meat Cook events to claim some legendary script. Then we have Graham's Meat Cook. To celebrate Meat Week, Graham is hosting a meat cook for all his favorite humans every hour on the hour near Vault 76 in the forest. Help Graham complete a variety of activities like putting out fires, playing music, spinning meat spits, cleaning up after Charlie, and more to help ensure his party is a hit. Now, the more successful the meat cook, the higher chances at better rewards from the event. We've also added a few new rewards this year, like plans to craft your own tenderizer, a new outfit, and more. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. For the design updates, we have Ammo Converter, which, oh, thank God. Following community feedback, we made several improvements to the Ammo Converter. We've added more options to buy and sell, like 10x and 100x the normal amounts of ammo, so that you could exchange larger stacks more quickly. Appreciate it. Buying and selling has been incorporated directly into the terminal page for each ammo type, which means fewer screens to click through when exchanging your ammo. Fantastic. We have upped the maximum amount of ammo points you can store from 2,000 to 100,000. Just absolutely fantastic. Legendary loot. Daily quests and events have had their legendary loot rewards updated to include additional items like the Fixer, Secret Service armor, and others, so long as you have the plans for them. That's good to know. For quests and events, an ounce of prevention, we've simplified the collect blood sample 0 out of 3 to only require a single blood sample from a feral ghoul. This quest step frequently caused some confusion for new players and had a bug that could sometimes block progression. This change should make an ounce of prevention a smoother experience for everyone. Good. Signal strength. At the National Isolated Radio Array, we've removed the wave of difficult robot enemies that spawn and reduce the overall difficulty of enemies in the area. Signal strength could be difficult for new characters due to high-level enemies at the radio array. We've dropped the difficulty so that this part of the quest is easier to complete for lower-level characters. I suppose since it's a quest and not an event, that's okay. I wish they would pick up the messenger event on an update, because every time I go to that Mr. Handy to guide him, you got to put the fuse back in him, and he's just not having it. I can't pick it up. General bug fixes. Please note, with today's update, we found that Forager Ally is not currently providing daily quests to players who have had this ally in their camp. We did not have enough time to address this prior to releasing the patch, and we are working to address this issue as soon as possible. So now you know. General fixes over animations and art, the camps and workshops. Please check it out yourself. This link is at the Bethesda.net article for the update. I'm just going to throw it at the bottom. I do want to bring out that the herbivore and carnivore mutations, they're fixed. A number of food benefits that were not being doubled correctly by the herbivore and carnivore mutations. And perks. Oh, thank God Adrenaline is fixed, because I run it personally. Now applies its damage bonus correctly after enemy kills. And Robotics Expert no longer prevents players from trading with vendor bots. This is fantastic. All in all, it just looks like a bunch of bug fixes and performance fixes. Some of it fixing the stuff they broke, but at the end of the day, I'd say a pretty solid patch. I would love to know what you think. What else do we need fixed? What else do we need patched? Please let me know so that I could bitch to Bethesda too. Love you all. Stay beautiful.